Matthew chapter 11, verse 28. Come to me, all you who labor and are heavy laden, and I will give you rest. Many of us recently celebrated New Year's with friends, family, and loved ones. Like much of 2020, that celebration looked and felt a little different. There's a certain thrill that attends the start of a new year. Many of us look to reorganize, declutter, make resolutions, rethink goals, and start new projects. While that is all well and good, I want us to pause a moment and not forget one of the key items that 2020 taught us, that sometimes it's okay to take a rest, to take a time out of sorts. Sometimes, in order to truly move forward, we have to take a look backward. It is in the slow and simple moments when we really experience the joy of living. It is in the quiet times that we hear the goodness of life around us. During the times that we have had to shelter in place or quarantine, those are the times that we really spent times with our family, with our Lord, and with His Word. As the vaccine rolls out, our schedules are going to start to get busy. As we throw ourselves into new projects and new ventures, I hope that we will take the needed time to pause and restore. Restore our souls by resting in the Father. Restore our minds by taking time to relax. Restore our bodies with much needed sleep and good nourishment. Restore our spirit with time in His Word. And restore our relationships by resting long enough to truly listen. Exodus chapter 34 verse 21 reads, 6 days you shall work, but on the seventh day you shall rest. In plowing time and in harvest time you shall rest. The Lord is showing them the importance of taking time to rest. He rested on the seventh day when He created the world. Many times we view rest as a sign of weakness, when really it is the very thing that makes us strong. Rather, I also think we fear rest because when we stop moving, we have time to take assessment, and that can be scary. We do not want to take time to focus on our fears and face our fears. Hit our problems head on. Allow our thoughts take time to take shape. But many times, it is that very shift in pace that is needed to show us our next steps. Whatever you're facing in 2021, do not be afraid to pause and rest in the Lord. Allow Him to do work and to show you the way while you recharge and fortify yourselves for the next step. Matthew chapter 11 verse 29 reads, Take my yoke upon you and learn from me, for I am gentle and lowly in heart, and you will find rest for your souls. As we forge ahead into 2021, I challenge you to look back at 2020. What would you use to define 2020 in your life? What have you learned from 2020 to help you find balance in 2021? For me, that word would have to be reassess. A year long, we were forced to reassess everything from political to spiritual and social perspective. For me personally, I had to reassess my ministry, my finances, my interactions with others, my interaction with my family, and literally every aspect of my day-to-day life. It was a challenging year, but it also was a year of personal growth. As we move ahead into 2021, I pray it is a good year for all of us. And I also pray that we take with us what we learned from 2020. I also pray that you do not lose the art of resting and restoration.